Chicago Bears fans were disappointed to learn that the team failed to close the deal to bring in pass rusher Matthew Judon, a four-time Pro Bowler. This development directly affects our ambitions for the 2024 season, especially since we are still searching for a worthy partner to complement Montez Sweat on the defensive line. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Reports from reliable sources, such as Jordan Schultz of Bleacher Report, reveal that the Falcons secured Judon in exchange for a 2025 third-round pick, ending a contract dispute between the player and the Patriots. But what stands out is that the Bears were very close to securing this signing. This shows how committed the management is to strengthening our defense. Had Judon come to Chicago, he would have brought with him an impressive experience with 66.5 career sacks, something that could have elevated the effectiveness of our defensive line. With Montez Sweat shining on one side of the line, the other side is still a concern. The arrival of a veteran like Judon would have provided the necessary balance, instead of leaving this responsibility solely to rookies like Austin Booker or veterans like DeMarcus Walker. But why didn't we get Judon? It's still unclear. It could be that the Falcons made a more attractive offer, or that Ryan Poles, our general manager, backed out upon realizing that the cost is getting too high, either due to Judon's contractual demands or the price the Patriots were asking in terms of draft capital. Even without specific details, one thing is certain: the Bears were determined to bring in a big-name reinforcement for our defense. With Judon off the radar, we now need to think about other options. The search for an experienced pass rusher continues, and there are other names on the market that could make a difference. Who do you think should be the next target? Did Poles make a mistake by letting Judon slip away? Leave your opinions in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more updates. With Judon out of the picture, it's time for the Bears to look to the future and explore new opportunities. The market still offers some interesting options that can help fill this crucial gap in our defense. For instance, Haason Reddick, who recently requested a trade from the Jets, is in the spotlight. Although the Jets have stated that they do not plan to trade him, contract disputes can change everything in the blink of an eye. If that happens, the Bears should seriously consider this possibility. Reddick, despite being in a delicate contract situation, is an elite pass rusher who can bring the aggressiveness that our defense needs. Compared to Judon, Reddick is younger and in excellent shape, which could make him a valuable piece for our defense for many years. Of course, signing Reddick may require a considerable investment, but if the cost-benefit is favorable, it could be the right move to strengthen our front seven. Still, if the Bears decide to go another route, there's always the option of exploring available free agents like Yannick Ngakoue or Carl Lawson. Although these players may not have the same immediate impact as Judon or Reddick, they bring experience and could be strategic acquisitions to strengthen the depth of our defensive line. Now, the big question remains: what is the next step for the Bears? The decision that Ryan Poles and his team will make in the coming weeks will be crucial for our chances this season. As fans, we are following every move and hoping that the right choice is made. And what do you think? Should we keep trying to target a big name like Reddick? Or would it be wiser to focus on lower-cost options that can add value to our defense? Do you think the Bears need to be more aggressive in the market? Or is it time to rely on the pieces we already have and develop internal talent? As a Bears fan, I must admit that I was a bit disappointed that we missed the chance to bring Matthew Judon. He would have been a fantastic addition to our defensive line, giving that boost we need alongside Montez Sweat. Imagining Judon bringing his experience and aggressiveness to Soldier Field is thrilling. But now, with this opportunity lost, we need to be realistic and think about the next options. Personally, I think Ryan Poles was right not to cave to an exorbitant price. There's no point in bringing in a high-impact player if it compromises our future in terms of draft capital or financial flexibility. Now, looking at what we have on the market, Haason Reddick is an option that really catches my attention. He's young, talented, and could fit perfectly into our system. Sure, he would come at a cost, but if we consider the potential for immediate and future impact, it might be worth taking that risk. On the other hand, I also understand the approach of bringing in more affordable players like Yannick Ngakoue or Carl Lawson who can help strengthen the defense without compromising our resources too much. In the end, it all depends on how we want to build this team for the long term. As a fan, I believe we should seek a balance. If we can negotiate well for Reddick, I think it's worth investing. But if that's not feasible, betting on more economical options while developing our young talents might be the best strategy. The important thing is that we continue to reinforce the defense because we know that a solid defense is the heart of any championship team.